Hi Cancers, welcome to your extended monthly reading for the month of November 2023. Just a quick overview of how these readings go. I first start with your general tarot, which gives us the situation for the month, the energy you need more of, energy you have the perfect amount of and what you need to focus on, the energy you need less. We also can find what we can change and what we need to accept, and then where the month is going to be ending. Sometimes though the tarot does throw out cards in the beginning, so I always do clarify those messages as well. Right off the bat, you get the 10 of coins. All right, this is really important when it comes to really giving appreciation for your family, your friends, your abundance. All right, this also can indicate inheritance, so take that how it resonates, but you really want to appreciate your roots and your resources. With these readings too, I pull some past life energy. This past life can be related if you are a parent, your life before kids, your past life as a child, or an actual past life outside of the paradigm you're in right now. I also do some empowering questions for you, your crystal energy that you can utilize during the month of November, and one clarifier or sometimes more than one clarifier, but a clarifier at the end to really solidify the reading and its message. So let's get back to your energy for October. Was really, and you've been getting this a lot, even like since summer. It's really about connecting to your Cancerian energy and finding the power within your energy. Now, water signs in general have been getting this message, okay? And it is really important to understand the power of water and the increase in the power of water. Now, this can be elementally speaking, energetically speaking. So some of my favorite astrologers, Heather Ensworth and Pam Gregory, they've really been talking about the power of water, that we're going to be seeing an increase in the power of water. Now, think about the power water has to cleanse, to renew, like to completely wash away. And also, though, we have to be mindful of the influence water can have. So when we focus certain energy on water, it absorbs it, right? So that's something that water signs have been really asked to work on, is their energetic boundaries. And there's something really specific to childhood that we're going to have to focus on, and we're going to dive deeper into that. But you really are asking to focus on your energy, okay? Focus on you specifically. And that childhood nostalgia, unfortunately, might be actually getting in the way of you speaking up for yourself in some way. So take that how it resonates. But let's get to the astrology for November while I am going through getting some pre-shuffle messages for you. Just popping out this is really, all of the answers are within. You really got to, the High Priestess is about reminding yourself to look inside for the answers. It's hard with so much of that 3D influence that is pulling all of our attention right now. But there's something really in touch with your motivations, with your motivations, okay, Cancers? We as water signs tend to go with the flow. I'm a Pisces, I get it. So it's easy for us to just move through the water and keep swimming. But sometimes that current is somebody else's energy and not our own, and we don't realize that until afterwards. But when you empower yourself and feel empowered, you can empower others. And like I said, going back to the power of water, it's so important for water signs to really understand their power. Now, November. Overall energy astrologically for everyone in November is the beliefs that we have, the intentions that we have put forth, the new path, the new direction that we are aligning with. This month is really about integrating those challenges and changes into our lives, okay, from the eclipses. So that Taurus full moon eclipse, really wrapping up a whole year and a half of energy. So look back at the last year and a half. Any signs, indicated of the direction that you're on versus a direction that maybe you need to be going on. Really connected to, like this judgment era coming in. And so the eclipses have really been illuminating a lot, not just personally, but collectively. So even see collectively the energy from the past year and a half. And this is really a culmination of it. And there's going to be very significant changes. Now, this can be changes in career, changes in our relationships, changes in our beliefs, but take that how it resonates. But there's something really that is going to really need you to go with the flow, but go with the flow aligned with your own energy, okay? Because that's what's most important, is that you're aligned with your gentle, nurturing energy. Because if we focus on what's crumbling, or if we focus on what is coming in, is very significant. But all of this is what's so fantastic, is these shifts that are occurring, they are also providing us opportunities to grow in whatever direction we are taking, okay? So if there is a significant change in direction, you're being guided and giving synchronicities that show you where to nurture that path. Now, a reminder, this all depends on the emotional transformations we have accepted. And a lot of this has been even since that Pisces full moon in August. So this transformation has been, you know, it's not just happening overnight, but anything that grows, it takes time to nurture it, okay? The energy we put into that is what really matters. And so if your shadow is taking the lead, unfortunately, we might not be giving it the right nurturing energy we need. But if we are aligned with not only facing our shadow, but embracing our shadow and really incorporating our shadow into our lives, the more we can see the beauty in the contrast, the differences, and how they nurture each other. You know, we're all jigsaw puzzle pieces in somebody else's puzzle, and vice versa. And what's fascinating about this is, I'm just going to skip ahead to the end of the month since this is popping up and this is Gemini. There's a full moon in Gemini at the end of the month. And what's so important about that is accepting differences in opinion. All right. And as water signs, we're pretty good at doing that to begin with. But we're really going to have to contemplate some of the decisions that we have made. Okay. And if they are aligned with accepting differences in opinion or not. And that's also aligned with Sagittarius seasons coming in. And Sagittarian energy can really be a my way or the highway. So we really have to pay attention to that. But where we were seeing resistance before, we are going to start getting encouragement from the universe on whatever path, new path we are taking, okay? Also, we got Saturn and Neptune in Pisces in November. And the theme of this is hard work and compassion. So, Cancers, reminder, do not bottle up those emotions, okay? And really stay focused on that nurturing energy that is a part of who you are. But also important, hard work towards whatever goals you are looking to manifest. And what's wonderful about this too is it gives us a spark of creative inspiration. Now, so much of this is focused to your emotional transformation. And like I said, this is really empowering transformation. This is a new path. You're guided in some sort of transformation in your life is taking you on a new path in your life and unlocking so much wonderful abundance, and not only abundance, but an appreciation for what you have and where you are, which is lovely because I also want to touch on Jupiter and Uranus in Taurus. This indicates lucky breaks, all right? And what I love about this is these lucky breaks that we're getting hints of in our life, and this is for everybody collectively, it's really going to come to culmination in the spring of 2024. Now, this all is important to pay attention to what planets and what houses are ruled by Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Gemini, and Sagittarius. These are very strong signs for the month of November. So take a look at your chart. If you don't know your chart, I always link Pam Gregory's free birth chart in every video description. You can see what planets are ruled by what signs, and then you can also see what houses are ruled by what signs. But at the end of the day, your journey has really been focused on this King of Cups energy, and this is that emotional fulfillment, emotional maturity, just an overall emotional completion, okay? Also related to father energy, so take that how it resonates. But then also new moon in Scorpio on November 13th, and this is indicating big risks. So, reminder, what's so important about these big risks with this new moon in Scorpio? Are these risks aligned with a harmonization of our shadow and our spirit? Or is our shadow taking the lead? Is our spirit taking the lead? Like, we need to know that these big risks can be connected to impulse behavior, impulse reactions, okay? Now, that's where it comes to the greatest importance of staying aligned with your nurturing, caring energy, right? But also the power in your energy. And interesting enough, your inner child, right? Very fascinating. Okay. So yeah, those big risks though, like the tarot is really wanting you to make sure you remember not that these big risks aren't of reactionary shadow behavior. And that whatever this is, we want to be aligned with the lightning bolt of change and not the tower collapsing, okay? But it's a choice. And you were really reminded in Libra season of these choices that are coming. But that eclipse, man, I'm telling you, that Taurus full moon eclipse is very illuminating. But yeah, there might be some sort of heartbreak or sorrow. And again, the 3 swords, something with a connection to 3. But we're being liberated, all right? And so whatever paths others take, we really need to stay focused. And so much of, like, the 3 of swords, as a water sign, again, we connect so much to emotional hurt. And it's really hard to separate ourselves from other people's hurt, all right? So that's where really stepping into your power and reminding yourself of those boundaries, because all this comes from your shadow, all right? Your personal shadow. And a reminder, too, that other people project their shadows, okay? We're all hurt children inside. And that is not making anybody's behavior acceptable, personally, collectively, but it's important to keep in mind. And that's where we go back to the differences of opinions, okay? And when we do our shadow work, we really see other people's projection of their shadow, and we see our own, okay? There's a movie, actually, I Heart Huckabees. Highly recommend it if you've never seen it. But spoiler alert, fast forward this if you don't want a spoiler, but it's 2 people who are, again, this actually highlights the differences of opinion in the most important way. There's 2 people and they see themselves as complete opposites, right? But then at the end of the movie, the person who's guiding them through their healing shows a picture, a Polaroid. And first it's the one person crying, and then you see the Polaroid of the other person crying. What they're crying over is completely different, but the emotion is the same. And so that's really what's most important, Cancers, is your hurt isn't somebody else's hurt, but that overall energy is the same, all right? And so that's really what we're going to get to at the end of the month. Is hurt, all right? A wounded child is a wounded child. And it's fascinating because the person, the one person is a person of privilege and the other person isn't. And the person of privilege, their life crumbling isn't the same as this other person, right? And so it's a wonderful movie. I highly recommend it. It's David Schwartzman, Dustin Hoffman, Lily Tomlin, and Jude Law, and I think not Cameron Diaz, Naomi Watts, but it's fantastic. But this is a very powerful message for you, Cancers, for November, okay? And learning to transform this hurt, this sorrow. My gosh, it's like a Dr. Seuss over here. But we really need to transform this. And again, this is related to Saturn, and you can't get lost in the sorrow. You have to see the importance of it in your life. And you can't always see that when you're in it, all right? It's really about taking yourself out of the situation, all right? And I love my favorite astrologer, Pam Gregory, says, stay on your eagle's perch, okay? Because you're really getting new ways of thinking about yourself, your relationships, your life, and the collective. All right. Well, I think that is enough of the pre-shuffle messages. So let us dive into it. All right, what do we got for Cancer for November 2023? Yeah, you're really, by empowering yourself and having the confidence and assertiveness that is not necessarily always natural to water signs, you're going to unlock feeling your place in the universe and really liberating yourself from something. So please take that how it resonates. Oh my gosh, this is so amazing, Cancers. All right, it was pretty much everything I was talking about in the pre-shuffle. So I really love when the tarot, pardon my camera shaking for a second, when the tarot reaffirms everything that I was just talking about. All right, so your overall energy for the month of November is the Three of Coins. Now, this is financial gain, success, and completion of something. But it's what most important about this is really focusing on your work. Pay attention to the details, but stay focused on what you're working on, okay? Because we don't want to get distracted. It's going to be very, very easy to get distracted in the month of November. But if we stay focused on the work at hand, we are going to empower ourselves so much by the end of the month. And I love seeing this. Success, completion, financial gain, but this is with dedication. So it's really important that we're not distracted by outside influence and that we stay focused on what we are manifesting. All right. And what we need more of is the Lover's card, okay? Connection, harmony, all right? Enjoying contrast and seeing the benefits of it. But this is really, if you're gonna get anything that's going to really help you navigate through this month, Cancers, it is connections with your relationships, all right? And I'm really getting intimate partner relationships. And so if you don't have a partner in your life, Cancers, it might be time to go out there and find it. Now, it's not saying like, you know, you need to control the narrative, if you will, but like if you work from home and you are looking for somebody, go work at a cafe. You know what I mean? Like go out there, like put your energy out there and see what's attracted to you. Now, this is interesting because the Seven of Wands in this position is saying that this is what I really love for you, Cancers, specifically, is you're asserting yourself with passion and you're having the courage to stand up for what you believe in, but not in a reactionary manner. And that is what's so important, especially right now, is staying centered in your energy and not allowing outside influence to push you out of the way of this door. Like you're just really connected to asserting yourself with your Cancerian energy. And that is leading you to empowerment. All right, now the Ten of Cups in this position I always find fascinating because this is what you need less of. All right, and the Ten of Cups is emotional contentment, fulfillment. It's spending time at home, everything in its right place. We really need to get to work. Okay, so there's a really important message of needing to focus on work. November is about work, okay? And the more we can do this, the more we're going to be able to take this energy of the Ten of Cups into the future, all right? But November is really about getting to work and staying focused on work. So obviously, yes, give gratitude and find comfort, but you really want to make sure that you stay focused on work and not so much in just contentment where it distracts us from our work. Okay, so I love this. So the Page of Wands is in a position of what you can change, all right? Now this is exploring ways to fuel your inner flame. Now your inner flame is your inner child, okay? And so like I said, we don't want to suppress that. If we're feeling a spark of creativity, we really want to find ways to nurture that, okay? So it's really about nurturing your inner child and finding ways to allow your inner child to express itself this month. And so, you know what? I got to go back. It's so funny because I need to go back to the astrology and hard work and compassion and how important those things are in this month. You're really getting a significant message for this. And again, that's going back to Saturn and Neptune and Pisces, a fellow water sign, all right? So this sparking, and it's again, sparking creative inspiration. Sparking that creative inspiration is so important for you and something you can change this month. So if you're not feeling that, you need to take a look at your situation and what is in your mind preventing you from doing that. Okay, so what you need to accept is this new path. What you need to accept is moving away from something that is unstable. Okay, there's a sense of instability, of a stagnant situation. This again, that emotional transformation that has been coming. This is really again connected to Saturn and Neptune and Pisces, so much connected to that Piscean energy. So this energy that you need to accept, you're going to get hit with it right off the bat in November. And honestly, at the end of October, you're probably getting it. And a reminder, it's all connected to that eclipse energy and that completion of that 1.5 year eclipse season that is coming with that Taurus full moon eclipse, lunar eclipse, okay? But you really need to accept walking away from something. So in traditional tarot, this card, this person is walking away from some cups. All right. And here, though, again, this is all beneficial to some sort of emotional transformation. And this transformation collectively is coming from us all facing our shadow, embracing our shadow, and allowing our inner child to feel safe. All right. So this is what I love. This is you at the end of the month of November. You're not only feeling empowered, but you're helping others feel empowered. This is generous, optimistic energy. This is so what I love, again, this connection of what you need to change and igniting that inner flame is taking you to this whole next level of empowerment and feeling confident. The queen rules her empire, but she does it with passion, generosity, optimism. You empower others when you feel empowered and go forward. And again, the most important part of it is just staying focused on the work you have at hand, okay? Now, let's pull some past life energy to get some clarification on the month of November 2023. So what past life energy is going to help guide Cancers? November 2023. Let's see what past life energy is going to help Cancers. November 2023. Past life energy is going to help Cancers, November 2023. All right, Cancers, November 2023. You know, and just going back, Cancers, the past few months, you're really getting a lot of empowering energy. And so, again, I really think it's connected to this transformation. Some transformation in your life is really empowering you in your life, and it's really wonderful. Okay, so Cancers. What past life energy is going to help Cancers? November 2023. Please get, okay, there it is. It's like, please pull something here. So the fact that these cards fell on the 3 of Coins, I really think this is important to the overall situation and really needing to stay focused on your work. All right, so we got 2. Now, I don't go off of my intuition or prior knowledge with past life energy. I read directly from the book because I do think it's important. But we got lessons and blessings and communal living as your past life energy. And honestly, you might have had communal living for one of your monthly readings recently. Please let me know if you did, because I'm getting a sense that you did. All right, so the lifetime significant to your question involved a communal setting such as a convent, monastery, or tribe. Your earthly needs for shelter, clothing, and food were provided for. Although you held a job within the community, you fulfilled your responsibilities for the group and not for individual gain. So that might be to this, again, Cancerian energy of collective emotional harmony, and the events happening so much don't align with your inner flame that it's making it really difficult to take this feeling of leadership. All right. But again, all of these challenges that we are incorporating are meant to take us to this next level. All of these challenges and changes, you're meant to be a leader. Okay, Cancers? Okay, so in your current lifetime, you may feel troubled by the concept of money, individual earnings, bills, and savings. And you may feel unsupported because you're accustomed to having a community support system. So to assimilate in this lifetime, find a balance and harmony between individual needs, between give and take. Understand that you fit into a culture of a group that can help achieve your individual goals and aspirations and further your spiritual growth. And remember, no man or woman is an island, okay? So it's balancing communal ideals with individual empowerment and forward movement, all right? So if there's this friction in you that there can't be that, it's coming from this past life energy that is not connected. The Aquarian age, all of us shine our light. The sun shines on everybody. Everybody is liberated to shine their light. That is what we need to stay focused on, not the Capricorn paradigm. Because honestly, the Aquarian age is more connected to the communal living, all right? We can all have our individual light shining while living collectively in harmony. So the other one that is important to you is lessons and blessings. So you drew this card as a sign that the situation you're currently experiencing is a result of prior lifetimes. Take a look at the other cards you drew along with this one to get a sense of where and what life this is connected to. This card means that you've learned important lessons which are bringing blessings into your present life. Congratulations, because you mastered how to turn painful events and memories into growth experiences. You can apply the same strength to every area of your life. So these lessons and blessings are coming from this past life of communal living, but a reminder of how important it is that you stay focused on your hard work and dedication to your work, because it's taking you a place of empowerment and shining your inner light exactly how it's meant to be shined, not from your shadow taking hold, projecting itself to keep you safe in negative patterns, but exactly who that inner child is inside, okay? Absolutely love this reading for you, Cancers. All right, now let's see what empowering question is going to help guide Cancers for November 2023. What empowering question can help guide Cancers for November 2023? What empowering question can help guide Cancers for November 2020? They're all landing on the Three of Coins. The Three of Coins is very, very important for you this month. All right, Cancers? What does being mean to me? Your empowering question is, what does being mean to me? So let's get some crystal energy for you. All right. What crystal energy is going to help Cancers November 2023? What crystal energy is going to help Cancers November 2023? Okay, what crystal energy is going to help Cancers November? What do we got? Ooh, Larimar, which is service. Interesting. All right, because again, that service is connected to your Cancerian energy, nurturing, giving, generosity. So if you can get some Larimar, please do. If even these, take a screenshot of this card, have these colors incorporated into your clothing, accessories, your aesthetic surroundings, but it's really this angelic energy and it's service. And this is really, again, communal living, service, you know, It's so contrast to this Capricorn paradigm of mine is mine and yours is mine, right? Mine is mine and yours is mine, but we all can shine together, all right? So let's get a clarifying card. Yeah, so much of this past life energy is coming up for you. And again, I got to go back to Saturn in Pisces and our shadow facing, embracing. All right. Also, too, just a quick reminder, I did link that shadow work journal in September reading. So please do go back to that and really do that shadow work. It's like a Mad Lib where it prompts you and then you write it in. And honestly, sometimes the shadow work, it's stuff where you think it's going to be this really significant part of your life. And then it ends up being these little minute things, you know, that, oh, wow, that really does have a hold on me. Okay, so can I get one clarifier for Cancers for November 2023? Can we clarify Cancers? Oops, sorry. Okay, and again, these are focused so much on here. You got 2 clarifiers. Absolutely. So your clarifiers are the Magician and the 6 of Wands. So the 6 of Wands is that recognition, that fame, that glory, that social acceptance, winning, teamwork, enjoying the recognition you deserve. And why this is so important to that Queen of Wands, you need to accept your power. You need to accept this leadership. But again, in a manner of that Cancerian energy, not the Capricorn paradigm of leadership, empowerment. Cancerian leadership, empowerment, right? Because you are manifesting, okay? Success comes, this landed on the 3 of Coins. Success comes from applying not only your intentions, but working hard and dedicating yourself to working hard on your intentions. What are you trying to manifest? Work on it, okay, Cancers? This is unbelievably empowering and amazing. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please do like, comment, and share with other people that you think this reading might resonate with. Also, please subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot on YouTube so you get notifications of when new videos pop up. Definitely check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising for a more in-depth look at the month ahead. And if there's a particular planet you need some clarity on, watch the sign that rules that planet in your chart. And if you don't know what signs rule what planets in your chart, I always link Pam Gregory's free birth chart in every video description. But this is an unbelievably empowering, transformative month ahead, November, okay? So again, stay focused on the work, align with your wonderful Cancerian energy, and have an amazing, liberating month, Cancers.